Why did this push you guys apart?
I think one of the things that happened was, you know, those turns that we were talking about,
Yeah,
they became more.
yeah.
Rather than just 1 or 2 turns a night, became 4 and 5 turns a night. And I understand what sleep deprivation means. I was just getting tired. And Johnny was, we're trying different types of medications. One medication was just causing her to be very, very anxious. And so that made it a little bit more tense between the two of us, because it wasn't.
Yeah. Johnny, talk about that, because in the book, here you are, one of the strongest Christians I know, and you talked about this anxiety that was clawing at you, and it's almost like evil spirits were trying to get at you, and it was just darkness, and it was a creepy feeling.
Sometimes the side effects of pain medication are worse than the pain, and it was difficult to live with the pain that Ken described, but the side effects drove me over the edge. And I said to Ken one night, I've got to get off this stuff. This stuff is not good. And so Ken took me to see a different pain doctor, and he prescribed a step-down program, and slowly I was able to wean myself off of that particular pain medication. And I've never been on serious pain medication since. I have to manage my pain other ways now. The way I sit in my wheelchair, the kind of seat cushion I have, the kind of back support, the kind of corset I wear, how much water I drink, how deeply I breathe, how often I stretch. Those are the sorts of ways I manage pain now.
But you were trapped too.
Oh, yes.
You're both trapped. You're trying to take care of her, and she's trying to feel better, but she can't. And why did this drive you apart? Just because of the routine just wore you out?
I think that the sleep deprivation for Ken became overwhelming. And that made me feel all the more guilty that I was driving my husband into a bewildered depression that I saw him sink deeper into every night as nights would go on and my pain would worsen. At one point, and I think I shared this on one of the other programs, Ken sat by the edge of the bed and said, I give up, I can't do this, I'm trapped. I'm just trapped. I can't stand the psychological pressure. And I said to him, oh, sweetheart, if I were you, I'd feel exactly the same way. So I'm not going to fault you or blame you. I'm going to hang in here with you, and let's get closer to Jesus. Let's just hang on to Jesus. Because we felt like we were in the middle of a whirlpool of depression and anxiety and pain and daily routines and nonstop 24/7 cycle of disability requirements that were just driving us crazy. And we just clung to each other and decided, we got to get closer to Jesus.